praises. Hey, brother, you got a minute for the Bible? Brother, you got a minute? Yo, brother. You right? Yeah, you? Yep. You got a minute for the Bible? Come talk to us. Alright, you an Israelite, man. Gotta repent and keep these laws, statutes, commandments, man. Right, so we out here for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. We're not dealing with no other nation, alright? No other nation. Alright, bugged out. Bugged out. Alright. Hey, brother, you got a minute for the Bible? You got a minute for the Bible? Hey, come deal with us, man. Come learn something, man. You know your nationality? You know your nationality? Your brother's bugged out, man. See what I'm saying?
You say you Muslim.
You say you Muslim? Your brother's bugged out, man. That Muslim spirit, man. It's a rock, man. Alright, give me Deuteronomy the 32nd chapter. Let me see what I want in there, man. Alright. 32nd chapter. Let me see. Alright. They worship a rock, man. Get Leviticus 26, man. 32. Yeah. Oh yeah, 20. I'm going 32. Okay, so like yeah. Yeah, you can start at verse 30.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and 1. Ye shall make you no idols, nor graven image.
It's like in I thought it was 26 and 1 where he said the rock. Oh yeah, it is. That's just like go ahead and finish that off.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and verse 1. Ye shall make you no idols, nor graven image.
Alright.
Neither rear you up a standing image.
Alright.
Neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land. Neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land.
Alright.
To bow down unto it. For I am the Lord your God.
See that? So we say you shouldn't set up a stone in your land to bow down to it. Mecca, right? They circle a stone and bow down to it, man. The cobblestone. They worship a rock, man. Alright? That's off, man. That's folly.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 30. How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except their rock has sold them, and the Lord has shut them up?
Right.
For their rock is not as our rock, even our enemies themselves being judges.
Right, their rock is not as our rock. Get 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter. Right? The rock is not as our rock, man. Right? You got that spiritual rock, man. You can start at verse 4.
1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. And did all drink the same spiritual drink? For they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them. That rock was Christ.
And our rock is Christ, from Mashiach Yahawashah. So that little inanimate rock is not like our rock, man. This is the living power, man. Right? The only begotten Son of the Most High. Right? Psalm 18. 18 and what? You start at 1. You said you got a preset? You said you can start at Psalm 18 and 1. See that? So our rock is Christ, man. Their rock is the cobblestone. Alright. Yeah, start at the top.
This is Psalms chapter 18, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Psalms chapter 18 and verse 1. I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock.
The Lord is what?
The Lord is my rock.
The Lord is my rock, man. Not the cobblestone, man. Right? Not Allah, man.
And my fortress, and my deliverer.
See that? The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. And who is the deliverer, man? Right? Give me that in Matthew the 1st chapter, man. Right? And who is the deliverer, man? Right? Like he said that rock was Christ, and now he's saying the rock is my fortress and deliverer. Yep.
Matthew chapter 1 and verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushai, for he shall save his people from their sins.
So that's our deliverer, man. Yahushai HaMashiach. Alright? Brother say you got a precept.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13 and verse 10. This is a cut to Islam, right? Because they bowing down to a stone over there in Mecca, man. The Kaaba stone. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13 and verse 10. But miserable are they, and in dead things is their hope, who called them gods, which are the works of men's hands, gold and silver to shew art in, and resemblance of beasts, or a stone good for nothing, the work of an ancient hand. So that's a stone good for nothing, man. Straight out the Bible, cutting Islam.
That's right. That's right.
See that? So they rock is good for nothing, but our rock is the deliverer, man, which is Yahushua. Alright?
This is the book of 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 2. There is none holy as the Lord, for there is none beside thee. Neither is there any rock like our God.
What the Bible say?
Neither is there any rock like our God.
So the cobblestone, man, that's not like our power, man. Alright? Because our power is the creator of the heavens and the earth, man. Right? Give me Jonah 1 and 9, man. Right? Because our power is the living power, man. You're not dead, man. Alright? Jonah, yep. Jonah 1 and 9, man. Alright? Our power, when he speaks, it's gonna come. It's gonna actually happen. Alright? That's how our power deal, man. Give me Isaiah, I believe I want the 46th chapter. Might be the 45th chapter. Let's see. Yeah, verse 9.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, and verse 9. And it reads, remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me.
So he's bragging about how he get down, man, the Heavenly Father, right?
Declaring the end from the beginning.
He declared the end from the beginning. We reading the Bible written thousands of years ago, and it's talking today.
And from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
So the Heavenly Father, he gonna do all his own pleasure, man. So they rock not like our rock, man.
That's right.
Alright? Because we got the living power, man.
Jonah 1 and 9. This is the book of Jonah, chapter 1 and verse 9. And he said unto them, I am in Hebrew, and I fear the Lord, the God of heaven, which made the sea and the dry land.
So we fear the Lord, the God of heaven, that made the sea and the dry land, man. Right? The waters above and the waters here, man, and the dry land, man. So they rock is good for nothing, man. They rock not like our rock. Our rock is our deliverer, Hamashiach Yahushua. Alright? So we ain't dealing with Islam, man. Brother walked past and he dabbling in Islam. Right? I was just telling the brother in the Quran, it show you that you get boys in heaven, man. That's pedophilia, man. It's sodomy, man. Alright, so we ain't dealing with that, man. Yeah, not dealing with that, man.
You get little boy servants. That's what you get when you dealing and dabbling with Islam. You want a boy servant, just join Islam. You'll get that. In addition to that, y'all brothers got a minute? In addition to that, you get little, young girl virgins, right? How many? 14 or 40? 14 virgins.
Boy servants and like 14.
And he like young girls. That's how they, that's how they get down. That's how they, that's what it says.
Ishmael's a wild man, right? So yeah, that's what they promote in Islam. Slapping your woman, man. Just all kind of folly.
You gotta be a certain length.
That's all.
In the Quran they tell you to kill Jews and Christians, man. And I know because I read the Quran, man. They tell you kill Jews and Christians.
That's off, man. And we all know it's definitely at that time, Christians was people was following Yahushua, which was the Israelites, man.
Yeah, Muhammad was killing us and
Alright,
persecuting
and they
us.
tell you that in Babylon and Timbuktu, man. I don't think your brother got it, but we could have brought out the history.
There you go, man. So Muhammad was a terrorist, man. He was persecuting the Israelites, man. Forcing his damn Islam upon us, man.
Don't they sleep their own family members?
Yeah, bring out Islam and Judaism. It's out the scholar book right here, man.
Start from the top.
Yeah, you can start right from the top, right?
The Prophet Muhammad adopted many principles and laws from the Jewish religion.
Hold on, so he adopted many principles from the Jews, man. All right, give me what's that? Jeremiah 16, the former of all things. All right. So he said he adopted many principles from the Jewish religion, man. Is it 30?
He was illiterate, man.
Oh, 10 to 16 is Salakia. All right.
Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things.
He's the former of all things. We had a scoffer Eve up here yesterday saying that the Bible come from the Quran, man. All right? But Jacob, the former of all things. So he got many principles from the Jewish religion.
Islam was just created in the 6th century. So how the hell the Bible come from the Quran, man? It was just created in the 6th century. Come on now.
What's going on? So,
Read on with that, man.
The Prophet Muhammad adopted many principles and the laws from the Jew religion. First of all, the basic idea of monotheism, which is the belief in one God. The Jew confession of the unity of God is Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu.
hold on.
Khan, this just to line me back off with, the Lord is only one Lord. Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our power is one Lord. They got that from the Bible.
They got that from the Bible, right?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. The Mohammedan slogan is as all follows. La ilaha illa Allah, Muhammad Rasul Allah. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the prophet of Allah. Muhammad adopted also the main details of the Jew calendar.
Allah just means power in Hebrew, man. Right? So they just all over the place, man. These heathens, man. Right? He calls God. What's going on?
Muhammad adopted also the main details of the Jew calendar, the Day of Atonement, the Sabbath, much of the Bible, and narratives from the Madrash, and many points of the ritual law. Incidentally, the Jews pray 3 times a day facing the city of Jerusalem, and the Muslims, true believers, pray 5 times a day facing the city of Mecca.
See that? You see how everything's parallel to the scriptures, man? You gotta appreciate it.
And that's where they get Ramadan from when they fast. They got that from the Day of Atonement, man. Which they do it wrong. You're supposed to fast from even to even. They fast in the morning and they don't eat till 8 o'clock. That ain't no damn fast, man. You're supposed to fast a full 24-hour period. But yeah, like the brother said, I was thinking that's the spirit. That's where Ramadan come from, the Day of Atonement. Right, just going off, man. Stealing all our look, man.
Trying his best, Muhammad sought to convert the Jews to his new religion.
Right, he trying to convert the Jews, man. You know how the Jews get down, man. Now, a lot of them were coon out, but a lot of them were standing their ground, man, like they did with the Greeks, right? Because we did that with the Greeks, man. We held our ground. Get that in 1 Maccabees, man.
Trying his best, Muhammad sought to convert the Jews to his new religion, but to no avail.
But to what?
But to no avail.
But to no avail. They wasn't dealing with it. Like, get out of here with that Allah, man. Get out of here with that rock, man. Talking about you still a narsh, man. We started that, man. We the former all things, man. We the Israelites.
The Jews were adamant and resistant to change. The high esteem which the prophet held for the Jews was transformed to enmity. And instead of allies, he looked upon them as competitors.
So he looked at the Jews as competitors instead of allies, because we wasn't conforming to that religion, man. We knew it was BS, right?
That's right.
Muhammad needed the confirmation of the influential Jews to validate his mission.
See, we was influential back then, man. I mean, we influential as far as with music and folly, but we really, we was holding it down back then. So he needed us so people could believe in it. He needed our validation, man. Right?
As all upstarts need the backing of someone influential.
Right.
Muhammad therefore turned against the Jews and became their tormentor.
He became their tormentor. Right? Like the brother brought out, man. In the Quran, it tell you to murder Jews and Christians. Because he became our tormentor, man. Ishmael's a wild man.
And that's why the Lord said this about false prophets. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, and verse 21. And if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord hath not spoken? When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord hath not spoken. But the prophet hath spoken it presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him. Right? Because you can't be afraid of a false prophet, because he might threaten you. He might say, you better get down with my God, or I'm going to kill you and smite you with the sword, man. That's why the Lord said, don't be afraid of a false prophet. Muhammad, a damn Ishmaelite Arab, man.
I got a precept to land me back on that, man. Bring that up.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 2, and verse 11. And it reads, and I raised up of your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites. It is not even thus. Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel?
Oh, Ishmael.
Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel?
Right.
Saith the Lord.
So the Israelites are the prophets that was rose up, man. Not Ishmaelites. Right? Because if you ask somebody who reads the Quran, even though they don't read it, they're like Christians, they don't read the book they claim they believe in. If you ask them what prophecy is in the Quran, they couldn't get you an answer. They hold that precept. Now he said that the Israelites, they wasn't dealing with Muhammad. Let's see how they got down in during the Greek captivity.
This is 1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 62.
Right.
Howbeit, many in Israel were fully resolved and confirmed to themselves not to eat any unclean thing.
So they wouldn't eat any unclean thing, because Antiochus was trying to say, let's be all one people, conform to these laws, right?
Wherefore, they chose rather to die.
What they do?
They chose rather to die.
So the Israelites chose rather to die than to eat defiled foods, man. So they wasn't dealing with Allah. They're like, get out of here with that. So we became their tormentor, man.
That's
right.
That they may not be defiled with meats, and that they might not profane the holy covenant.
See that, man? So that's how the Israelites, the Jews, got down, man. That's how our forefathers was rocking, man.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 28.
Read out.
Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Strive unto the truth unto death, right? And the Lord go fight for you, man. Right.
This is the book of John, chapter 10, and verse 7. Then said Yahweh unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. So Yahweh is the door of the sheep, man. Not Muhammad, not Buddha, not Catholicism, but Yahweh, because he's the shepherd. Verse 8, all that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. Right, so we want to hear no damn Islam and no Muhammad, man. Because the Lord said the sheep did not hear them, because they thieves and robbers.
Y'all Hebrew Israelites,
That's right. You a Hebrew Israelite too, man.
They done made y'all terrorists.
Give me that, Matthew. Give me that Matthew 24 and 9.
Exactly.
And you give me second. You give me second Esdras. You give me second Esdras 16. Right? And 70. Right? But that's prophesied out the Bible, so we rejoice.
That's right.
Come Yashua. Come Yashua. We rejoice at that, man. All right. We love it, man. All right, bring that up. 24 and 9, Matthew, and then you give me bring that up.
Why the white man say y'all terrorists, man?
Bring it up. Verse 7. That's right.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 70.
What? Hold on, you listening, brother? Hey, brother, listen to this, brother. Listen to this, brother.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 70. It reads, "For there shall be in every place."
Hold on. You reading from his book?
Bring it up.
That ain't his book?
Hold the peace, brother.
That's the God book?
This is the Holy Bible.
Bring it up.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 70. And it reads, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh."
So it's going to be a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And to fear the Lord, you got to keep his commandments.
Right.
The commandments was given to Israel, right? So that's us, man. So we understand that's coming. Hold on, bring that up.
I thought we was
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted,
Right?
and shall kill you.
They shall what?
And shall kill
They
you.
go kill us, man, because they hate this word. It's burning them up.
Bring it up.
And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
How shall I say?
And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
So of course we gonna be terrorists for Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahushua. All right,
That's right.
Y'all on the advanced level.
all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, and it's the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. So they're going to throw us in prison, they're going to deliver us up, they're going to persecute us, man, and label us the black Hebrew Israelites and terrorist groups, man. Read on. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Right, so that's Esau propaganda. That's his witchcraft, man. That's what Esau wants for people to say up. Oh, y'all terrorists now? They label y'all terrorists. Esau is doing this job right now, man.
Right.
Putting it in the minds of the people that we terrorists. Even if a brother don't necessarily believe in it, it's still in his mind. Esau is putting that in our mind, man. Man, wicked, man.
Give me Psalms 110, because we about to show you who the real terrorist is. Yahushua gonna come as a terrorist, man. All right, give me Isaiah 66, man. 15, man. All right, because we ain't gonna do nothing, man. We gonna wait for the Lord. 10 and
That's all Esau.
verse 5.
It's witchcraft.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 110, verse 5. And it reads, "The Lord at thy right hand shall strike to kings in the day of his wrath.
He said he gonna strike through kings in the day of his wrath, you know?
He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies."
What the Lord gonna do?
He shall fill the places with the dead bodies.
He gonna fill the places with the dead bodies.
He shall wound the heads over many countries. He shall drink of the brook in the way. Therefore shall he lift up the heads.
I said on that, so he gonna fill the places with dead bodies, man. Sound like a terrorist to me, man. Bring that up.
This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15.
Right? The class.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire,
Right.
and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the what?
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
So the Lord is coming back as a serial murderer, man. A terrorist to these Edomites, man. You hear that, brother? The Lord coming back to slay many people, man.
Bring it up.
All right. So here's the real.
But you gotta get out, brother. You gotta get out.
Get out.
It's the book of Job, chapter 18 and verse 14.
His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle. So Esau's confidence is being rooted out with this word, man. We telling him he going to slavery. We're going to put a chain around his neck, right? Reading on. And it shall bring him to the king of terrors. Who's the king of terrors? Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So they trying to equate Yahushua with being anti-Semitic, which makes no goddamn sense, man. We come from the line of Shem. How can we be anti-Semitic? You devil scared, man. Alright, bring that up.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 19 and 11. And it reads, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he sat upon him, was called faithful and true.
Talking about Yahushua, he came on a big fathership, right?
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Christ coming back to do?
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
So he coming back to make war with you devils, man. Right here to fight on our behalf, man. Right, cause you devils, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta pay for what y'all did, man. So y'all can call us terrorists and this and that, but all we doing is speaking the words of the Bible, man. That's why they gotta throw a false flag up. Cause y'all know damn well we ain't doing nothing wrong, man.
It's the book of John, chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
That's why they labeling us as terrorists. Because we not of this world, man. Matter of fact, give me that. Yeah, precept. Yeah.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 20. And it reads, and the winepress was struck without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse's bridle. But in space of 1,600 furlongs, the Father, Yahushua coming back for blood.
Right,
Ocean of blood.
He gonna tread the wine press, man. His garment gonna be filled with blood, man. Right? You say you had a precept?
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 4. Ye are of Yahweh, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. We are of the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us. He that is not of Yahweh heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
See that? So since we have Yahweh, man, they ain't dealing with us, man, because they hate the Most High, man. Give me that in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, man. Right, because that explains them devils to a T, man. Right? It explains exactly how they feeling right now, man. Right? We was made to reprove their thoughts, man. That up. Yeah, chapter 2. See where I want you to start. It's too much in chapter 2, man. You can read the whole chapter. Yeah, it's a lot. I want to see what I want. 14. Yeah, you can read all that. Yep, read from verse 14.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 14. He was made to reprove our thoughts.
Right, we was made to reprove the thoughts of the so-called white man, right? That's literally our purpose, man. To reprove the thoughts of the so-called white man in these other nations. Hey, y'all got a minute for the Bible? Hey, y'all Israelites, right?
Verse 15. He is grievous unto us, even to behold.
We grievous unto them, even to behold, even to look at, man. That so-called white man, he despise looking at us, man. We grievous for them to even behold, man, right?
For his life is not like other men's.
His life is not like other men. He not eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. He don't hate his brother, right? He not whoring out his sisters, right?
His ways are of another fashion.
Right?
We are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
They're counterfeits to us, man. This the so-called white. He's speaking from the perspective of the so-called white man. He's saying we are esteemed to them as counterfeits. You know?
He abstaineth from our ways from filthiness.
Right.
He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed.
That's what we doing. We telling you that we gonna get delivered from you devils, man. Y'all gonna get destroyed. That's exactly what we doing, right?
He maketh his boast that God is his father.
That's exactly what we doing. We telling you that we the sons of the living power, man. That Yahweh Yasha Allah is the children of Yahweh, man. That's what we out here telling them, man. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, people on this sign, are the children of the Most High. So he's speaking exactly from the perspective of these doubles, man. Right? Keep on.
Verse 17. Let us see if his words be true.
That's what they thinking now. Let us see if his words be true. Let's see if they the children of the Most High, right?
Let us prove what shall happen in the end of him.
Right?
For if the just man be the son of God, he will help him.
If the just man be the son of God, he will help him. The same thing they said to Yahushua. That's why the Bible is written for our understanding today, because he had to go through the persecution. You're the son of God, he'll help you down. And that's exactly what the so-called white man gonna say in his heart, right before he fully starts to persecute us.
And deliver him from the hand of his enemies.
Right?
Let us examine him despitefulness. It's like it with despitefulness and torture.
And what?
And torture.
So they go examine us with despitefulness and torture, right? They go torture you, man. So y'all gotta get ready for that, man.
It's a lot.
All right.
And they doing that to try to see if you really faithful to the Lord, man. Or is he really faithful to his God? Is he gonna die for his God? That's why they trying to torture us, man. But damn you devils, man.
That we may know his meekness and prove his patience.
And that's exactly what the brother going into. They're trying to prove our patience to the Heavenly Father, man. So we can go to this whole chapter, man. It's a beautiful chapter. You people watching, man. Y'all gotta read Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, man. It's a perfect read, man. Going straight into the mentality of the so-called white man. Literally, it's just, and I love that chapter, man. It's going straight into the doubles, man. Letting you know how they feel right now. And like, let's see if he is the child of God, man. Because our life ain't nothing anyway when we die. No man gonna come back to life. Because they don't believe in the Bible. Because they fools. Right? That's why he said the fool said in his heart, there is no God, man. And Yahushua was raised from the dead, man. So what do you mean you don't live after you die? Alright? That's folly and madness, man. So we out here to rebuke and exhort our people, man. So we can bring people back to the heavenly. Hey, brother, you got a minute for the Bible? Hey, you an Israelite, man. Brother came up and said, hey, that's the spirit. Brother came up and said, y'all terrorists, man. That's, hey, man. You know, all praises.
He was kind of believing in it, man.
Yeah, like he believed it, like we terrorists. You see what I'm saying?
That's Esau witchcraft to put it in your mind, man. Plant that seed.
It's actually working, man.
It's working.
Jake just got bewitched by the media. By all that water and that flood that came out of the all that water and the flood that came out the dragon's mouth, you know, that's falling to Jake's mouth. You know, Jake has opened his mouth wide, you know, being fed by the dragon. Yep. Right? The same way a mama bird with the baby bird. Just regurgitating it all.
Yeah, they eating it up.
Now you a terrorist. I see you with the fringes. You the devil. So now Jake calling us the devil. Jake calling us the deceiver.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You going off. How we the deceiver? How can we deceive with the scriptures? The scriptures is nothing but truth. Truth and righteousness. This is the book of Galatians chapter 3 and verse 1. It reads, "O foolish," now this is Paul writing to the church of Galatia. It say, "O foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you, that ye should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Hamashiach Yahushua have been evidently set forth, crucified among you." Right? So just like the church of Galatia was being witched, Jake is being bewitched right now. Listening to Esau media, oh yeah, maybe they are terrorists. What y'all do for him to say that? We ain't doing a damn thing, man. Read the Bible. And to be bewitched, you got a spell on you. Somebody casts a spell on you, and you are turned out. Yeah. You know, your head is scrambled.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 8, verse 9. But there was a certain man called Simon, which before time in the same city used sorcery and bewitched the people of Samaria.
Wait, he used sorcery to what?
And bewitched the people of Samaria, giving out himself was some great one.
Right, that same spirit, that same vibration is being pushed out today. You got the media, you got these top-notch scientists, you got the people in pharmaceutical companies, they pushing out a vibration and they pushing sorceries, right? or bewitching Israel. It was more than that.
Read that again, verse 8. Somebody.
It's the book of Acts chapter 8 verse 9.
It's the book of Acts chapter 8.
And Paul seen a lot of stuff with his adventures.
I'm jumping on 10.
Verse 9 again.
Verse 9. Acts chapter 8 verse 9. But there was a certain man called Simon, which before time in the same city used sorcery and bewitched the people of Samaria, giving out that himself was some great one.
That was a wicked man saying, look, I'm a great one. Right? Because that's what Paul had to eventually write in the later letters. He said, look, if any man esteem himself to be something, he is nothing. He ain't nothing, man. Because to esteem yourself, that's acting after the mannerisms of an Edomite, a so-called white man, boasting himself.
Yeah, them guys.
That's why he always saying, look, you know, what's going to happen to these children of Israel? Ain't nothing.
Right, and them guys wasn't nothing, man. Paul was the real deal, man. So he had to kind of boast up himself in 2 Corinthians, the 11th chapter.
And Philippians, the 3rd chapter. He said, look, I'm a Hebrews of the Hebrews. Right?
There's more in that though.
Verse 10. To whom they all gave heed, from the least to the greatest.
So a lot of people was saying, let's check out this sorcerer. Let's see what he's talking about. He's saying some nice things.
Like Esau.
So they was being bewitched. Like the brother Malachi said, like Esau. Right?
Saying, this man is the great power of God.
Wow.
And to him they have regard, because that of long time he have bewitched them.
So this man been on a bewitching hunt, right? He bewitching everybody he see left and right. He can't help himself.
And Jake eat it
basically.
Because Jake believe everything on the news, man.
Yeah.
There's more than that. That's all.
Verse 12. But when they believed Philip preaching of the things concerning the kingdom of Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, they were baptized, both men and women.
Right.
And Simon himself believed also, and when he was baptized, he continued with Philip and wondered, beholding the miracle and signs which were done.
Right, go on.
Now when the apostles which were at Jerusalem heard that Samaria had received the word of Yahweh, they sent unto them Peter and John, who when they were come down, prayed for them that they might receive the Holy Spirit.
Right, so these brothers was on a mission, going city to city. Yo, we got to teach over there. We got to teach right there. Right, those brothers in Samaria, they need it. Right, send 2 brothers out, send 4 brothers out, so on and so forth. The same way it's spoken of in John the 10th chapter. It's like in Luke the 10th chapter in the 1st verse. Brother, you got a minute? You know your nationality? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, oh, come on, brother.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Brother,
Donation.
brother, no, you don't got to do that, brother. You might need that. You know.
Oh, see, y'all my brother for real. Y'all my brother for real, goddamn. Hey.
Oh, come on.
Y'all my brother for real, man.
Okay, brother.
You been drinking, brother?
Yes, sir. I'm finna go to the
Brother, we saw you last time at Greek Town.
Yeah.
You trying to give us like $100?
Yeah, it was going into that
Can't
witchcraft.
be doing that, man. Yeah, let's go into it.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 4. Back to Esau, the so-called white man with his damn media and his witchcraft.
Right.
Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 4. Because of the multitude of whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts.
Right, that's going into Babylon the Great, man.
Yeah, right.
That's what we was going into. You said you're getting bewitched because it got sorceries, man.
Isaiah 47:12.
Yeah, bring that up. Proverbs 5 and 3. It's like,
It's the book of Proverbs chapter 5 verse 3.
Bring it out!
For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil.
that's that wicked woman. That's that wicked witch, right? Everything that comes out of her mouth is nothing but swords and daggers, right? Nothing but snares and traps.
Genesis 7:26.
And trapping the children of men, the sons of God, rather, right? So you got brothers walking up saying you a terrorist, You ain't you just niggas, you know. That's offensive, man. But look, we love it, right? Because we love the tribulation, right? We love drinking in this cup, right? We want another cup. That's what you got to pray for.
This book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 12. Stand down with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Right, and that's what Esau been. That's Esau, man. His witchcraft, his enchantments, his sorceries, man. And he been using that since the building of America. He been using witchcraft. The so-called founding fathers, they was all Masons, man. And that's the same concepts in witchcraft the so-called white man used to this day, man.
He destroyed the wise man out T-Man. He destroyed the wise man out T-Man. Obadiah.
Nah, hit me with one more.
Obadiah. Bring that up. Bring that up. Because notice that was our people, man, who was coming up against us, man. Notice that the Most High made that manifest. A brother say y'all terrorists, right? And he was of our nation, right? Bring that up.
This is the book of Job, chapter 19, verse 19.
Right.
And it reads, all my inward friends abhorred me, and they whom I love are turned against me.
They who I loved are turned against me, because we love our people, man. But now they think we terrorists, man. Right? You bring out that Galatians.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, and verse 6. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16. Right. It reads, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Am I your enemy now because I told you the truth? We telling you the truth of the Bible, so now we terrorists, and our brothers coming up thinking we terrorists? Because he was fully set in his heart, man, in his mind, that we was terrorists, man. It's going off. Right? But the wise man, all these, this witchcraft, it's going to come to an end. It's going to come to naught, man. You got that, Obadiah. He gonna just take the wise man out of T-Man. Like he said, their conscience go get uprooted, man. Right? They wise men go fall, man. They go dig their own hole. Man, bring that out.